living my dreams. Because the immorality of this system is sickening. I mean, why is it expected of us teenagers to constantly be in the streets in order to immorally fulfill our animalistic desires? Because there is more to this temporary life than temporary satisfaction, and knowledge is the key, it's the first step to breaking free. But thanks to the education system, that positive desire is also fading away because they teach us that a number is what defines us, and that's the only way we can please our parents. But to be honest, I have learned more from what I have not learned in school. How ironic. The Prophet Muhammad has taught me women's rights and the importance of knowledge. Malcolm X has taught me change, and I decided to look beyond what they choose to hide from us, and I found the genocide of the indigenous. King Leopold's massacre of the millions, Diamond Mine's child slave genocide, the teachings of Avicenna, Al-Ghazali, Mutahari, and the greatest Eastern scholars. I'm breaking free. I refuse to be another teenager that's expected to do nothing but indulge in what's not good for me. Because if you ask me, I'd rather have a one-night stand with a book and give birth to knowledge. I'd rather be high on the life and spread a meaningful message. I'd rather be intoxicated by pure love instead of a substance that's caused the death of millions. I'm breaking free. I refuse to accept that my parents are my biggest enemies and they're constantly out to get me. I refuse to spit words that have no meaning or lack an ounce of morality. I won't allow the brand name I wear on my shirt be what defines me. And speaking of clothing, I know you've been wondering this entire time, and the answer is yes. Indeed, I will cover. I will cover myself for God, not any man's opinions or suggestions. I want you to look at my mind and say, wow, there's some knowledge. Let's draw some lessons, and there's no doubt that Jesus would be disappointed to see those who dress like his mother being discriminated against and abused because of the birth